Hey y'all, it's F9 here. I'm just relaxing in the rain. Feeling like I need to cleanse myself. Feeling like I'm getting good cleansing at the moment. And I just want to share insights with you guys that I've been festering over for the last couple hours in regards to when you're feeling down or feeling like you've hit rock bottom. I feel like when people hit rock bottom is usually the time to listen to your heart the most. Kind of just use your heart to get out of the hole that you are laid up in. Don't take time out of your day to be crucial to yourself and diss yourself or put bad juju on yourself by speaking ill of yourself and telling yourself that you can't do this or you can't do that or you're not in a position to do this or that. It's very key to remember that while feeling down, the only thing you can do if you can't control your situation is to control your reactions to your situation. Don't let your emotionals become so imbalanced that you look at the world from an irrational view. The best thing to do is have rational acceptance. Accept that you can't control the external or what the external appears to be like through your eyes. But you can control your reaction to the bullshit that you face. And the best way to handle dealing with the things that you can't control is to remember that everything that you do, every step that you take, it has to be done out of love. It has to be done from your heart space. It has to be done from a higher vibration. It can't be done from a lower vibration, because doing things from the lower vibrations is pretty much doing things out of fear, doing things out of spite, doing things to get up on somebody, or feeling like you're getting one up on somebody, or it could lead to a turmoil of unleashing negative vibrational shit around you. It can even attract negative things or negative people towards you, your aura field, and that's the last thing that you want. You don't want to attract demons and negative entities that you allow to enter portals within your field to work hard to get you out of here. So when you're feeling like you've hit rock bottom, or you don't know the way out of a certain situation, or you just can't seem to find the answers, living from your heart space is the best way to go. Not only do you raise your frequency and find and see, but building your frequency opens portals for goodness to come to you. It opens messages from God. Spirit guides you. Even when you feel like you're not being guided, you're being guided by light instead of darkness. Just like you would be guided to do things out of fear, things out of negative energy, you'll be guided to do things out of positive energy. And with that being said, every step you take each and every day, when you think about the things that you think about, or you say the things that you say, and you make the moves that you make, if you do it from a balanced heart, from a balanced mind, from listening to your intuition and not listening to your mind, because often more times than so, your mind will project fears onto you. And I always say meditation is the best way to ground yourself. It's the best way to hear God. God's voice is very small. Spirit guides' voices are very small. And people get confused, like, is it my voice that I hear? Is it an actual voice? It's your voice. either hearing your voice, or it could be a voice that's not distinctive. It's almost like a calm, soothing whisper, you know? You see signs that, for some strange reason, resonates with you deeply, and you question that, and it's like, don't question it. That message was put there at that specific moment, at that specific time, for you to see. But when you hit rock bottom, just know that it's a test. But yeah, when you hit rock bottom, it's usually the times where you've kind of not necessarily lost yourself, but you could have been on a path that could have took you to a space in your life where you could potentially lose yourself. And when you hit rock bottom, all God wants you to do is find the peace in yourself again. Whatever you have to do, whatever makes you happy, whatever you've done in your childhood that gave you peace, is what you're being guided to do again. To get into your childlike ways, to get in your childlike aura, to have wonder about the mystics of life, to listen to your intuition, to question everything, to feel instead of think before you do something. Feel it before you do it. Does it feel right? Does it feel wrong? And even if it's not the right thing to do, take the lesson in it and run with it and apply it to whatever is next for you in life. But it's really difficult to understand why you're at a crossroads in your life at first. But as soon as you find what it is that makes you at peace, as soon as you find a joy within yourself to love yourself and embrace yourself, no matter how fucked up things are, or how maybe even if you fuck someone over or someone fucked you over, be at peace with yourself. Forgive yourself. Forgive the world. The world isn't that terrible. The people in the world make it terrible. And that's what people have to understand. But if you were in a spot where you were around people who were the kindest, people who could have took you for granted, people who took advantage of others, people who were petty, people who were stuck in their egos, and people who could look at the world as just like a place where you just get money and spend money and die. That's not what life is about. Life is about being at peace with yourself, doing what you love to do. And when you feel it in your soul, and you know what you want to do, and you're at peace with what you want to do, and you find a place or a space where you feel like you can be who you want to be around those that surround you, and you feel comfortable and secure, and you want to be around certain areas, and you want to be around certain souls, then that's what's for you. That's what opens door to more opportunities on your path. That's what gets you out of your hole. And remember, the hole doesn't last forever. Nothing lasts forever. Everything is temporary. Alright? Everything is love. I've been seeing bumblebees everywhere. And with the bumblebees, there are messages for me. Like, have faith. When we see bumblebees, that usually signifies that we're either doing too much or we aren't doing enough. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you need to be out here working your ass off, but maybe you aren't doing enough to get back to yourself. Maybe you're doing too much trying to please others. Take that for what that's worth. Only you know the truth. But work on yourself first. More than anything, work on yourself first. when all else fails, work on yourself first, because as long as your vibrations are high, because you feel good about yourself, the world will feel good about you. So that's all that I have for tonight. I should probably go live tomorrow. I got over 1,000 subscribers finally, so thank you so much for everyone who's followed me and showed me love. And I pray that this message gets to you in good grace. And I just took the day out because I need to figure out what it was I was doing, and this is the message that I got for myself and the collective. So thank you so much, y'all. I feel nothing but peace and love and tranquility right now. And I encourage everyone to just meditate in water. So that's all I have for y'all. And until next time, take care.